Hey, how are we doing today? Today we're going to be working on the mechanical advance for my 75 that I'm working on right now. When I bought this bike, the guy told me it was going to need no ignition, and I told him, okay, great, and we'll figure that out when it comes to it. But when I was going through and looking at, I always look when they tell me something's wrong. It's one of the first things I look at. And when I pulled this one apart, I saw immediately what my problem was. Okay, see this little spring right here? That's broken. It's supposed to go in through there. See that right there? There's a little bit of metal missing out of there. So something's going on a little funny here. Then when you look at this, you see that wire bone around there? It's not supposed to do that. When I take this off, this is the rotor. We have having problems with this phone focusing on its own today. But look at you can see right off of the bat all these wear points on here. Look, had something bad happening with that. So what I did was I went down and I got on eBay and I found another one for my Dyna ignition. This is a single pickup for single fire, dual coils, Dyna S. Put this over top of here. You immediately see no more moving around. Okay, that's the good one. Look, it's not all chewed up. This is used. This is an eBayer. Cost me 12 bucks, free shipping. And there's the single pickup right there. That matches the other one. And what I also did is I picked up a set of new weights and new springs. And I'll talk about those a little later. But what I'm going to have to do is take these apart. If you see, something was going funny here. There wasn't an excessive amount of metal hanging around. No, I can't get this off of one. Now these springs they go through in the case. One of the things you have to make sure is right there, there's a hook on the bottom of that spring and it's got to go all the way through and hook. Try to get a good, yeah, right there, you can just see it. You can see it right there. Right there. Okay, and if you look at these springs, there's the hook that I'm talking about right there. That has to go through the hole and then hook so it doesn't come out. And then this one here, this weight, that goes, well, I can't show you the pin. Well, yeah, I guess you can see the pin. You see how it goes there? There's a little place for that spring to fit right in there. You can see how it goes. I'll show you. It goes right around like that. Right around there, and then it slips through that hole, and you got to make sure that it's hooked. All said and done, that should work pretty nicely. Okay, I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to install. You don't want to lubricate this too much either, because it'll start causing things to burn and crazy shit like that. You just want to use a little bit of grease, little bit, and little tiny bit. But there it is. There's the mechanical weights and springs. Inside that's a little dirty. We'll clean this all up and I'll change the weights out. I'll put the new springs on and put the new rotor in. Then we'll walk around to the ignition spot over there and we'll put all this together. Okay, there you go. Talk to you in a minute. Hey, here we are back. I've got the new parts installed on this advance unit. If you look, here, I'll hold it with my one finger here, and there's hardly any movement here. The other one was so sloppy it was ridiculous. Okay, now the top of this one, see, it's not moving around. I have the two springs on here. I used a little bit of electric grease on there just to give her a little bit of love. You got to make sure that the springs are down in this little groove right there. Then you got to, well, move this around so you can see it. And this has to come down here with this little hook coming out of here. And you can test it by pushing on it, and if it doesn't push out, you got it right. And that's what it looks like from the front, the top, excuse me. It's got to be tight down into that hole. Guess that's tight, huh? But now it's ready to push in. See how everything works real nice? You turn it, pushes it out to the advance, turn around, you see the side, see how it's working. Alright, there we go. And that's how we, thought that was a piece of grease on top. I don't put a lot of grease on here because I don't want it coming out and getting it around. And I guess it's not so bad since it's electronic ignition, but if you have points, you just don't want all the grease flying around inside there. There you are. Hey, how you doing? Here we are with this advance unit I just rebuilt. And here we are with the advance. See that little key right there? Well, that's where it's going to fit, right up into there. And just so you know, when that fits up in there, you got to put this bolt right here, this little skinny bolt. When you're taking this off, remember how skinny this is, and when you're putting it down and torquing it, remember how skinny this is. This breaks off. You'll be lucky if it breaks off by the head, I guess, and you can just take it out with a pair of vice grips, but better off not to do it. It's very easy to break that sucker off, and you don't want to get involved in all that crap. So what you do is you put this in here and you push this around so you can feel it. See, the only thing you're seeing is this moving here, the rotor. Now I gotta put you down for just a second, I think. Maybe not. Okay, I just stuck the, oh, it's, yeah, I'm gonna have to put you down. Here we are back. I have this installed. It's not installed all the way. Yeah, I'm gotta tighten the center bolt. Okay, it's a 9/16, and you don't want to kill this. Guess I could finger tight it. It wasn't. But I just put it at a nice comfortable torque. Just about like that. Okay, and you flip this around and you stick that back in there. Make sure that these wires are not touching this rotor, because that'll wear them right the hell out. But I'll get in there, I'll put the screws in. Looks like my wire here is a little too long. I'll have to push that through, pull it or whatever. But that's how you put the advance unit back in. And it's just like that to take it out too, only in reverse. Hey, if you feel like it, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Won't kill you. Anyway, have a good night.